Hey guys, Scott here. Had a bit of a headache today, so I didn't stream, and I'd figure I'd do a narrated thought duels instead. Today we're going to use the Putrescence Cleaver, which drops from the Putrescent Knight, or at least you get it from his remembrance. And it's an extremely damaging Greataxe. It pretty much does the damage of a Colossal Weapon. So the Ancient Meteoric or Greatsword is a Colossal Sword, and this thing has 909 attack rating. This is a Greataxe, which swings faster and has, well, 876. It's barely lower. And it's, well, it's just really, really damaging. The obvious downside to this thing is the range is pretty much non-existent. You can tell since the weapon is more of a circle than an actual axe, you have to be basically kissing whoever you're next to, and that can be really rough depending on the type of weapon you're going against. Now, his Ash of War does have a really, really good roll catch, but you need to be timing it really well, and frankly, I'm still learning it too, so let's learn together. So yeah, this thing hits really fucking hard, but also very short range. If he stays passive, I'll just throw some fucking pots at him until he does something. Oh, now he's got to rush me. There you go. I'm gonna keep swinging out of this. Like I said, my damage here is very... Oh, that sucks. It did not have the tracking for it. Hey, don't do that. That's my combo. I like that combo. I mean, at this point, he just dies to rot, and I can just probably roll catch him. Damn. A tanky lad. I mean, that's why I like having hefty rot pots, because if people start going really passive, because, you know, you can just reaction roll to pretty much everything this does. This does not have an unreactable attack in any way. So if someone wants to be extremely passive against it, chucking a rot pot on them, at the very least, makes them have to use a bolus, which gives you an opportunity to attack them. So I always keep a couple just on hand. In fact, you know what? I'm going to craft one more of them. These fly pots are honestly pretty dog shit, so I can do a couple more of these. But yeah, these are really good for breaking people out of a very passive playstyle. They force either a bolus use or they force them to be more aggressive because now they're on a time limit, so it's pretty good. I'm trying to find a good opportunity to use Spinning Guillotine, and it's pretty hard because it has a lot of forward momentum, meaning if they roll behind you, you're kind of stuck in this animation for a long time. I'll try to get it on a roll catch here, but we'll see. Got a spear here, so he drastically outranges me. So I think what I'm going to do is do an R1 and then immediately do the weapon art. Because I'm obviously going to miss the R1, because he's just going to react to it. But he's got backstep talisman, so... If he just backsteps everything, it's going to be a little rough, because he backsteps literally out of range of my weapon. That's going to be very bad. Ooh, damn. The Swift Spear actually staggered me. That's interesting. Was that the R1? All right. All right, so we're going to do running R1 into L2. Damn. Oof, yeah, that recovery is super rough. So basically, him having a spear to poke me with over and over again is pretty much a nightmare scenario for this weapon. Because it is range against negative range, and it's just really rough to actually roll catch that. There we go, we got him at the end of his backstep. Huge chunk of damage there. Because he's taking extra damage from the talisman. You just have to hit him one more time. I'm trying to get him at the end of the backstep there, but it's really hard to time that. Do this break a bit of neutral shit here. Force him into me. Got these all day, son. Oh, now you're on it. Now you gotta do something. There we go. That was the weirdest hitbox of all time. He is behind me. I swung here, and it hit him here. That's not even lag because it's client side. I have no fucking idea what just happened there. Is it so arced towards the back that the start of the animation hits people? There's no way. Hold on. There's no way that would be true. I'm thinking, does the upswing have an actual, like... I'm gonna go behind this giant and stand behind him and try to, like, hit him from behind. This is a stupid idea. There's 0 chance this works, but I'm just curious now. So, like... Nah, okay. Didn't think so. It is kind of a weird hitbox, though. That just felt strange. Anyway, going against... Luckily, he had... I think that was the Swift Spear, which is honestly a weapon I've never even gone against. Luckily, the Swift Spear is pretty short. But if he had, like, a pike or something, that pretty much puts you in a nightmare scenario because you're just going to get outspaced by this thing every time. He's just going to dodge an attack, gain distance, and then be in poking distance again. I could try, like, some aggressive jumps or something. I don't know. It's pretty hard to roll catch with this thing too because again the range is so short. Let's blink bolt. We need to roll into it. I rolled away from it like a fucking idiot. There you go. All right, I need to just swing more here. I'm gonna try to trade with mine. Can I jump that blink bolt? Let me see. Oh. I want to test if I can jump this. Ooh, you can. Well, that's a good counter. Fire snake. So there's two things you can do with the Ash of War. You can do this. You can keep mashing L2 to keep it going. And then you can heavy attack to get out of it with a little finisher triple hit there. That finisher triple hit is actually a very good roll catch. The problem is it is a roll catch that only works if they roll basically straight backwards. I'd rather just control my running R1 and be able to aim it, but every once in a while just chucking in there is good. And also the hyper armor on that attack is really, really good. So it's very, very hard to interrupt that. Really the only bad thing this thing has going for it is the range. It's just pitifully bad. So you just have to be right up in people's assholes, and that can be okay, but if they play reactive, it's pretty hard to actually hit people. Charger 2. Okay. Did he try to fucking kick me? That man just tried to kick me in the dick. So I did an R2 there. Like, sometimes like I feel like the R2, which comes out only slightly slower, that probably has a bit more range because it's at least kind of got an arcing motion to it. But I don't know. The R2 is going to have some really nice hyper armor as well, which means it's going to be really hard to interrupt that attack. But I don't know. I still like the R1s the most. I'm still finding like the best way to run spinning guillotine in there. It just seems like so risky to do because the recovery animation from it is really long. All right. Oh, I probably just backstep there. Well, if she's got a dagger, he's not going to win this trade. Roll catch? Yeah, so this right here, if they roll directly back, that's pretty much what the roll catch is. I'm not really sure what the guy was doing, but that's a roll catch. And then this also roll catches if they roll directly backwards. Most good players are going to roll into you, and you'll just basically go flying past them. But if you're doing invasion and shit, it's actually really nice because people tend to just panic and roll directly backwards. So basically you run in, you get your R1, you immediately press L2 because by the time they come out of the roll, your weapon art's landing. Even if that misses, you chain that into an R2, which spins more and more at them while maintaining the same momentum. And it's pretty hard to dodge all of those hits. So if they roll back straight, it's really nice. My good friend Bong Water again. I have some Bong Water for you. Let me Bong Water you. The jukes are too good. Let me Bong Water you. There we go. Roll catch. Damn it. That was a fucking ballsy. Can I Poise do this? Let's see. Nope. Not that. Not that. I don't even know what I'm doing. So I tried to see if I could Poise through the Ash of War on that. Well, I guess he didn't like the pots. Turns out I can't. So, terrible idea. Don't try to Poise through that. It's bustedly easy to dodge. I don't know why I thought trading with that would be a good idea, but this is how we learn. We bash our face into things and die to it until we realize, nope, that doesn't work. Alternatively, you can look at, like, actual data mine numbers and shit, but there was a time where I used to do that. I just don't care enough anymore about the super sweaty PvP scene. So, I will prefer just bashing my face against stuff. Okay, this is going to be annoying if he plays passive and just does these at range. Oh, I rolled into that. I need to swing out of this. Bleed is rough too. I don't know if do I need bowls on here? I do. Okay, good. That shouldn't reach me. Oh, it's not gonna go for good for you. So you can see how the turning is a little awkward on that. I think I just hit this. Yeah, so the turning on this is not super great. Like, once you begin this, you can 180 at one time, but then that's it. Then you're kind of stuck in that straight line. So, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I guess if they roll into you, you might be able to 180 it if they're, like, right under you. Maybe. I'm not actually sure. But that could be useful. Interestingly, this weapon also does magic damage, but it doesn't really scale with anything, so you just sort of ignore it. It also causes frost buildup, but that doesn't matter, because you have to hit them more times Like, they would just die before Frostbite gets applied. So, I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know why this has Frostbite. I guess it's for bosses. Would make sense. Hiya! R2. Damn. What is that, a katana and a... Is that a wakizashi in his offhand? That's pretty metal. I just poise through whatever he's doing here. I should probably even poise through the katana because he's one-handing it. So I have 70 poise right now. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know the new poise values of things since they changed the whole poise system in the game. Back in the day, I used to know the poise values of everything off the top of my head. You know, there was like the 61 poise breakpoint and stuff like that. But now, since they changed this, I actually don't know basically any of it. So I just pretty much slap on some armor that looks cool. And I just swing for the hills now. So if you're looking for the absolute top-tieriest tier of very accurate PvP tips, I'd say that's probably not what I'm here for anymore. I'm more of a, I guess, casual PvPer now. Surprise rot! Into the weapon art! No one will expect it! No one will expect the follow-up either! Ooh, impaling thrust. Nice follow-up. Oh, he's got a Swift Spear, too. And a whip. This guy's got crazy shit. Rot pot for the win. Damn. Rot pot again for the win. Ugh. GG. Is that the Swift Spear or is that the Smith Script Spear? Does the Smith Script Spear have the Swift Spear moveset, like that double hit thingy? I looked into using that thing, but it seemed really terrible. But maybe there's something to it if, like... Because I actually got stunned from the second hit there, but that means you'd have to hit both hits. And you're probably going to lose the trade with that, because the damage on it is pretty bad. And honestly, the range is pretty bad, too. Anyway, back to this weapon. I'm still trying to get, like, R1s to combo into the L2, but as soon as I hit the R1, my brain is saying I need to keep trading, because I feel like people are going to swing out of it. I don't know why. I'll try a roll catch this time if I get a regular R1. It's too far away. Won't be able to. Needs to be like a trade hit. Okay, good to know. I still poise through that. There's the roll catch, and there's the follow-up roll catch. There's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. That actually had better turning than I thought. Holy shit. Honestly, if you roll through me, shit, that's pretty fucking good. Huh. So maybe if I get R1 ever, I should just immediately transition into the Ash. Because even if they decide... Well, here's the thing. If they decide to trade into me with a fairly quick attack, they will have plenty of time to hit me and then roll away before that hits. If they trade into me, I should hyper armor through it with a big weapon. And, I don't know. Let's see. Whenever I get an R1, I'm just going to immediately press L2 and see what happens. Sir, are you awake? Sir, queues are not that long. Sir! Alright. Well, R1 into L2. Yeah, they're kind of like Hey, I frostbit him after he was dead. So they're kind of like perfectly spaced. That. No, that actually seems like it'd be too slow, no? I don't know, maybe. It's hard to say. I'm still going to keep trying that. As soon as I get an R1 of any kind, I'm just going to immediately go into the L2 and see what that does. Because I've gone against this a bunch of times, and I had no problem dodging that. But maybe people were like, just... Well, no, they wouldn't even have to free aim it or something, because it seems to auto-aim. Or maybe it doesn't, I don't know. Oh, Black Flame Protection, that's cringe. Okay, that's... How many buffs do you get? I just run away for 30 seconds. I'm gonna have to trade. Yeah, I'm gonna not do very much damage here, though. Okay, are you just matching R1? Okay, Jesus Christ. Black Flame Protection does not make you that tanky. Jesus, dude. I mean, he did that was 2 attacks, and he did, 1,100 damage. Wait a minute. Did he do Black Flame Protection and Flame Grant Me Strength? Now, I'm not a scientist, but I'm pretty sure those don't stack. That was interesting. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are both body buffs. Again, a bit rusty on my Elden Ring knowledge, but it's the same type of effect as Boiled Crab, and that does absolutely not stack with Flame Grant Me Strength, so I'm pretty sure that dude just immediately overrode his buff. So in that scenario there, pressing L2 would have been terrible because he probably would have just outdamaged me and killed me. Oh my god. That is a beautiful man. Oh, he's less beautiful now. What the fuck is the plan here? No, it's not a roll catch. Okay, good to know. We know it's not a roll catch. He's gonna do some... I don't know. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. Oh, he's going for the madness grab. Even if he gets the madness grab, it's not a big deal. Maybe I should free him that, actually. I don't want to get grabbed by that because that does absolutely instantly apply madness. He's got poison on now. Yeah, a little too slow to do it in neutral there. I think he's light rolling. That was some horseshit range. I don't think I should have hit that guy. That looked bad on my end, too. I mean, he was definitely light rolling. Maybe... No, because it was more of an iframe issue. He just started his iframes there. I wonder if it's better to just do the R2 anyway, because the recovery time for canceling the L2 is so damn high that it seems like way too dangerous to bother with. So maybe I should just always do the R2 anyway. I feel like that could be punished, though. Anyway, yeah, definitely recommend having big fat pots in the arena. It's always a good idea. Ah, fuck. If it's a bow. If he's just light rolling like a bow shit, I don't have any fan knives to deal with this either. Yeah. Fuck it. Oh, that's On's box. I cannot get hit by that. I'm dead. This is going to do 1,000 damage. Oh, that didn't do very much at all. That didn't roll catch. Oh my god. It's the Lord of Annoying Projectiles. So, I guess I didn't actually hit her. I hate the spread crossbow. It's so fucking busted at the moment. Luckily, she's not using sleep with it. I need a faster rep, and I'm just going to go with the gavel here. Also, I need something to do at range. Alright, you're dead. Sorry, I had to bust out something. Trying to chase down someone jumping around with a short bow with this thing, it just sounds like a miserable experience. Sorry for, like, randomly busting out the Flowerstone Gavel, which is also a strength arcane weapon and is pretty cool. I have that in my back pocket just for that exact reason, for people that are light rolling with, like, a bow or something that's just simply... They're just too evasive for me to ever bother hitting with a Greataxe. I need to have that in my back pocket. Also, it's got that really nice range attack, sort of like a honed bolt. Makes it a lot easier to deal with people trying to do shit at range. Luckily, that person was not abusing sleep spread crossbow, which pretty much instantly applies sleep. And I've seen even, like, the best PvPers in the entire game struggling with that combo. Apparently, like, one of the things you can do is intentionally jump the sleep proc so you fall to the ground and cancel it. But, like, Jesus Christ, that's hard. Yeah. Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna swing again. I don't win that trade, actually. God, that fucking hurt. Is that 2 Great Katanas? Jesus. Worth. I should have won this trade. Oh, nice. I can't swing twice against that. That's backstab. Was that a, I think that was a quick step. No, was that a quick step or was that a Bloodhound step? I couldn't tell. I feel like he, disappeared. Damn, dude, 2 great katanas hurt way more than I thought. I keep treating these things as regular katanas, but they're definitely not regular katanas. Like, they hurt way more. So I thought I could just outtrade his jump attack, but no, that absolutely chunked the shit out of me. I mean, they really do have like 370 base AR, right? Which probably gives them 7,800. Yeah, I just took 1,800 damage to the fucking ass there. That was a stupid idea. I should not have tried to trade with that. No. Fuck. Oh, that's way better to do. Yeah, I don't have to worry about the shitty cancel. I didn't mean to get a backstep grab there. Stop it! Is someone circling me? Maybe I should R2. What if I do a crazy-ass R2? Nah. That really doesn't seem to be a roll catch. Ooh, damn. So that was the overhead stance heavy, and I guess it doesn't do enough poise damage to interrupt me there? Maybe the final hit does or something. Oof, that's kind of rough in terms of trading. But 2 great katanas, though. Actually, the great katana moveset is really good. I like it a lot. It is probably one of my favorite weapons. I'm still not super good with it yet, but I was getting my ass beat with it in the first video. And I feel like the only way to really learn it is obviously to go against it, but to use it yourself. And now that I see how the animations work, I'm a lot better at dealing with them now. All right. I still want to get one more R1 into L2. I feel like everybody's light rolling lately. And I'm not sure if that's affecting it. I know it doesn't affect iframes, but I think they're just getting too far away. My god, it's Taylor Swift. Got a coded sword. Oh yeah, Unblockable Blade's actually got a shit ton of stance damage. Another light roller. Oh, that range. That range is so sad. Ah, I was forced to block both of those because they blocked the first one. Pretty sure that combos. Fuck. Worked out. Nah, does not roll catch. Good to know. Ah, the tracking of that R1 is not great. Ah, I tried doing a jumping attack. Yeah, light roll kind of shits on this. I can't even roll catch with it. Oh, yeah. See what I mean? Like, I'm timing the roll catch, but there's just literally not enough range. That's like 3 times it would have been a roll catch. I can't really win this anymore. Unless... Yeah, against light rollers, this weapon is really fucking bad. Stop that. I will also do range attacks. Fuck you. Ah! That pest threads? No, that's thorns, which doesn't actually do fucking anything. Hiya! Don't throw another one, you pussy. Don't do it. Ah! Oh, come on! She fucking rolled right into it! Oh, whatever. Fuck it. I need a fast weapon. I'm sorry. Like, trying to hit a light roller with this thing is miserable because even if you time the roll catch perfectly, they just roll so far that this, you know, little limp dick just doesn't hit them. So this is not a weapon to use against light rollers. I keep having to bring out another quicker, smaller weapon, but it's just a little too short range for that. I don't know how that rot pot didn't put... She literally dove directly into where I threw it. I guess the rot pot must really expire like the second it explodes. It doesn't have any lingering anything on the ground. It's kind of rough. Even though these will have bleed, I should still win trades with these, right? Yeah, no roll catch there. Ooh. Oh, those don't combo? Only 2 of them hit. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, against this weapon, this is going to win every time. I would think. So it seemed like on the R2 here, only that hit. And then the third one, they were able to roll out. That makes it less good. I mean, it's still good, but that makes it less good. I thought that was like a guaranteed 3 combo, which would have been a ton of damage. But yeah, overall, like I said, this thing's damage is insanely good. The damage is very, very high. You don't really need too many stats for it, too. Just like 54 strength, 40 arcane is probably fine. You could do that at 150 easy. You're just really only going to struggle with light rollers and, you know, people like using short bows and people peppering you at range and shit. Honestly, like a big fat ultra weapon might outtrade me too. So this I should have basically no issue trading with at all. I'm worried about a parry for some reason. Twin blades do not do shit. I just literally wait for him to animate and I just kill him. I need to dodge the explosion. I didn't dodge the explosion. I'm bad. How do I not dodge that shit? Put that shit away. Uh-oh. Oh, didn't go at the pot. So there's pretty much no reason you should ever lose to a Twin Blade with this. I just, for some reason, decided to eat a Black Flame Tornado in the face, which has always been a super good move. And then I just didn't dodge the final hit, which is also great. Although, to be fair, I'm pretty sure that full thing combos. I made a video on that like 2 years ago. I don't think anything's changed with that, but I'm like 90% sure that actually the full thing combos. I just made an absolutely brain dead decision to decide to trade with that. So that wasn't really the Twin Blade that won. It was his Ashavor. Pretty much 95% of his damage was the Ashavor. And Black Flame Tornado is really good. But unfortunately, Twin Blades kind of suck. Unless like you slap bleed on them or something. All their damage being backloaded on the final hit of their combo makes them just really not great for PvP. At least in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe there's some crazy shit I don't know about, but I never really struggle with those. But yeah, Black Flame Tornado. Always good. Such a good anti-gang tool, by the way. He's got Gelmir, so he's doing lava and Breath Rancor. Just gonna try to trade with this. Damn. You gotta stay aggro on people that use Rancor. I don't know how that roll caught. Also, what the fuck is your health? I'm gonna stand in this and get one shot. What? Oh, I guess he's dead, so I can't take damage anymore. Rolling Magma does pretty much one-shot players if you fully charge it. Although he was casting with the Gelmir staff, wasn't he? The Gelmir staff as a casting tool is really bad. It's really good for buffing Magma sorceries like in your offhand, but as like an actual casting tool, it's pretty terrible. But although I'd say I like this thing. I'm not sure how good this would be in ganks, because the spinning guillotine is good for like pressuring down one guy. But if you have like 2 people attacking you from the back while you're stuck in a 40-minute animation of spinning like a spider monkey, you're probably just going to get a bunch of just lightning bolts up your ass and just die. So for invasions, I don't think this thing is very good. This is more, in my opinion, of a 1v1 tool. Honestly, the Meteor or Greatsword is probably better if you're looking for a strength arcane weapon for like invasions, because it's at least got some AoE component to it as well, and the horizontal cleaves are really good too. Caster as well. Who's got a Wing of Vastal? Well, we definitely win trades with that. I really need it. Okay, at least I can cancel that. Unfortunately, Wing of Vastal is pretty fucking bad. So, that's not really going to do much. I think I can cancel this. Hold on. Oh, you can roll out of this. Okay, so I don't have to finish this little fancy animation where I flip over this. I can just do this and immediately cancel it. Okay. So I don't have to press R2 afterwards. I can just... Okay, that's fine. That makes it a lot better in my opinion. It's not as much of a risk anymore. And that gives me some kind of range with some... The thing is, though, it doesn't really... It does, like, basically the damage of an R1 with a lot more risk, I would think. But, I don't know. It looks neat. If you're going to run this thing, you might as well use the things that it comes with. Speaking of Meteoric. I like his name. Oh, this guy's got an incredibly meta setup, so I'm going to have to jump his stab here. I'm just going to try to jump his stab. He's playing very passive now, so fuck it. Rob Potts. There you go. That's how you counter Ultra Great Swords, by the way. People do pokes usually after you get hit stun to try to roll catch you. You can jump the second you get out of hit stun and do a lighter heavy attack. You will jump over the poke and you will punish it heavily. That is one thing I do remember from the fucking legion of Ultra Great Sword pokes we had back in the day. I still remember how to do that at the very least. All right, well, I think we'll call it here. That has been the Putrescence Cleaver. Overall, it is a pretty solid weapon for 1v1s at least. I'm not sure I'd use this in invasions super much because it's got no, like... I guess you could R2 for the horizontal cleave, but the range is really short. By far, the biggest downside is the range. The range is pitiful. So if you have any light rollers, anyone poking you with, like, a pike or peppering you with bows or spells from out of range, you probably just switch to a different weapon because this thing is going to struggle a lot. But the damage it does when you do hit is absolutely massive, and it's still a very decent weapon, especially for PvE. The stance damage is really good. It scales with strength and arcane, all physical, so you can just have a bunch of damage. And overall, it is a pretty solid weapon. So that is going to be it. Thank you for watching. And I think just for an extremely satisfying number, I would like this video to last exactly 30 minutes. So in 6 seconds, I'm going to tell you the secret on how to beat the final boss and the first